all, I really want to thank Dr. Suri. She's District 2 trustee for second for the AGD here in New York State. And I really want to thank her for the nomination. Um, I know that it took a lot. The application process is very competitive because I'm not the only person who does this type of work. So the fact that I won the award, I was floored, I was humbled, I was excited, I was in tears because this is not the type of work that is really this is not the type of work that is really highlighted in dentistry. You highlight more the glamorous stuff, you know, the implants and the Botox, the facial fillers. That's the glamorous type of stuff that people want to talk about. So when you talk about doing work to those who are marginalized, to those who are um, on the outskirts of society, vulnerable populations, people that have not really much of a voice, and that type of work is being honored. It is incredibly humbling, and I can't thank the AGD enough for having selected me for this huge award. At least for me, it's huge. Someone once told me when I first started doing this type of work that dentistry wasn't meant to be practiced in this way. And to which I responded, so you're saying dentistry is for the privileged few? Um, and I never thought of dentistry as being for the privileged few. I thought if I have a service and I'm able to offer in the context of which I can offer it to as many people as I can. That is the way that I always imagined that I would be able to give my services to those who can access it at the time that it's being delivered. The work is grueling work. Long days consisting of sometimes it can be as much as 18 hours of work. You get there very early in the morning. No matter where you go, it doesn't matter if it's the US or outside of the US. 5 a.m., 4:30 a.m. And people are lined up or sleeping around the building in order to access care because they don't know when you're going to come back to provide these services. So the work is not comfortable. It is many times in over 100-degree heat. There's oftentimes a generator which acts as electricity. Uh, Instruments are sterilized through pressure pots. It is dentistry in its most basic form. I was very disillusioned with dentistry when I first got out. It seemed all about work, student loans, making those payments, work. And then when you get into medical missions, you realize how privileged you are and how much the services are really valued outside of what you usually do. And so for me, this kind of work really, I must say, this kind of work really made me appreciate dentistry. The fact that I'm able to offer it, the fact that I'm able to um, support myself with it. I think I had a very skewed view of dentistry until this type of work came to me. And I'm like, you know what? Um, you're lucky you're able to offer it. And you should be grateful that you have a skill and a profession that can benefit others. So to me, this profession and this type of work, specifically medical mission work, it really saved me and it made me love dentistry even more. I truly want to thank the Academy of General Dentistry for bestowing this huge honor to me. I want to thank my family for the support. It's always nice coming home and having family uh, really validate what you do, and after being stressed out in the middle of nowhere to say, come home, we'll take care of you. That's always great. But most importantly, out of everybody I mentioned, I really want to thank the people who allowed me to serve them. Those to give this award gives a voice to the voiceless. You have actually recognized people who would normally not be recognized. People who, again, on the fringe, marginalized, vulnerable populations, people who don't have much, if anything. So, on behalf of the population that I have been privileged and honored to serve, thank you to the Academy of General Dentistry for this award.